But you look at the other numbers, you realize that Tim had the top light out.
Oh, yeah.
And he made no bones about it at the end of the racetrack. He said, I did not leave on J.R. Todd. I cheated him on the starting line. Tim Wilkerson's got himself a pretty good hot rod down there right now.
Very, very good. I think to JR's credit, too, or to Tim's credit, JR on Brian Lone's podcast this week said, look, it's the numbers say Tim beat me, on a whole shot. If Tim was at the same point I was, Tim was getting there first.
Yeah.
So it's not like JR felt like, we had one stolen from us and one got away. Tim Wilkerson made a great, as JR used the term, package, like a bracket race. And if you put that package together, it doesn't matter where that car lined up. That Skag car was getting to the finish line first. Made a great run, has been really good. He's won 2 races this year. Been a long time since we could say Tim Wilkerson won 2 races in the season. And I think when we get into the countdown, that team is very much going to be a player and a contender. And that's the one thing we all thought about when Joe and Kathy Maynard jumped on board and brought Skag. And you give Tim Wilkerson some funding, take some of the stress off of him, that could be a problem.
He's definitely been running well. He's got the GOAT in the other lane, John Forst. For Peak, antifreeze and coolant, Blue Def, Chevrolet, Cornwell Tools. Obviously, this place very, very special to John Forst and the entire JFR team. We'll come in here and get started off on a high note. What you're looking for now is a spot at the back of the line later on tonight. You better be in the 390s at least. Force a little puff and a little pop and a 397 for Tim Wilkerson, 319 miles an hour. John goes 464 at only 161 by 1,000th of a second. Wilkerson goes behind Cruz Pedregon, so we got a 96, a 96, a 97, a 97 up on the top of the board. John Force's car at 300 feet was running actually a tick better than Tim Wilkerson, but by the 8th mile, that Peak machine, you saw a little puff down there. I'm not sure if it was tires or something else, but it was slowing down and then just kind of coasted across the stripe.
Yeah, that Peak car was on its way to going number 1 until, you said, whatever happened out there, if it pulled the tires loose or whatnot. Even Wilkerson's car, at least from behind where we sit here now, it's kind of a unique vantage. It certainly looked like it may not have been at least screaming happy on the top end of the racetrack, but a 397.4 out of the box. And like you said, ever so important tonight as we go into the evening session here. Friday night has been historically such a good session for the fuel cars that you want to get yourself to the back of the line.
Well, Wilkerson, 319 miles an hour. So it might not have been the happiest car on the property, but it wasn't that upset.